Hey there, Laura Nichols. Welcome to today's video. Had kind of an interesting morning, and I feel like I figured something out, and so I thought, I'm going to share that with other people because it may be of help to you. In fact, I'm sure it will be at some point in time. So again, just to recap the last several days' videos, I've been in Denver at Empower Network's big event. They've, announced this big news, a launch that's going to happen in approximately 60 days of calling it ENV2, version 2. It's pretty exciting stuff. So anyway, my point is that, I came home on this big kind of emotional high and really revved up and transformed and focused and all that good stuff, and feeling like, I got my feet set on the right path. It's really an exciting time to be a part of Empower. It always is, but now even more so. But anyways, I woke up this morning and I would say within like the first hour and a half of my day and going out into the world, I was just kind of met with really negative, distracting influences. I'll give you an example. I went into the gym and someone said to me like, "Oh, you're here earlier," which isn't necessarily accurate, but I said, "Yeah, I really gotta focus in, get my working on my business, and gotta stay, can't be hanging out in the gym all day." And is talking to me a little bit more and asking me why and stuff, and was, without going into like all my personal details, just sharing that some of my income is shifting a little bit, and it's just really time to focus and ramp up. And he said to me, what you should do? You should go down to social services and try to sign up for welfare. Like, wow, I don't know. And it was, oh, really? Like, I should sign up for welfare instead of working hard on my business? That doesn't seem like very good advice. Anyway, so there was that, and just asked somebody like, "Hey, how's it going today?" And, "Well, I'm alive." I mean, this is somebody who's like really healthy and like should, I don't know, in my opinion, I don't want to be judgmental, but consider themselves lucky to be, or fortunate to be able to get up out of bed every morning and have a gym to go to and a car to drive. Anyway, so without being on my own wavelength and trying to be self-righteous about things, I don't know, maybe I'm finding myself more sensitive to like negativity out in the world. But what I figured out, and that's just like a couple things. I had like 4 incidences of just kind of weird energy this morning. So what I figured out was that, my initial reaction was to kind of like be judgmental a little bit, or like, not lash out, that's like a strong way to say it, but be like, "Hey, what are you thinking?" And just be a little bit reactive, I guess is a good word. But what I was thinking was that if I do that, if I go with that initial gut instinct to kind of like lash back at somebody, and remember I've talked about in other videos, when people lash out, it's because that's a reaction to some kind of pain, some kind of emotional pain, right? And so somebody was hitting a nerve with me and my reaction was to lash out. Now if I do that, I'm kind of putting my vibrations, my wavelength in the same place. And I am working really hard to like stay one step removed from that kind of thing, and just respond in kindness and care and love, and as much as I possibly can, or to shield myself against that kind of influence and just kind of remove myself from it, to be honest, and not entertain it. But like I said, the point really for me was not going with that initial instinct to like say something snappy or judgmental or self-righteous or again reactive, and to just keep my vibrations right. If that makes sense. And just, it's almost like putting on armor. I felt like that's what I was doing, like only at, like I said, like an hour and a half out after getting up and going out in the world, I'm fending off like karate blow over here and karate kick over there, like get away from me, negativity. So that's what I've got for you today. Like I was saying in the beginning of this video, it's man, it's go time. It's a really amazing time to be a part of Empower, and what's going to roll out in 60 days is just going to shoot things through the roof. Honestly, it's going to be companies, people, humans, but go through growth phases, and they kind of go up and down and get up and down. If they're if it's a good company like Empower is, that up and down makes a continuous rise though. And so what's going to happen in 60 days is going to cause that continuous rise to go like that. So that's what I want to say about that. Make it a great day, you guys. Put on your armor if you're out in the world around negative influences, and stay strong. Keep the faith, and I will see you in the next video.